Dear viewers, welcome to this new episode of Enforce Tac TV, here from Enforce Tac 2022 here in Germany, Nuremberg. Together with me, I got Robert from Compromise Optic. Robert, thank you for your time.
Thank you for the invitation.
Before we start getting into your company and your products, I'd like to ask all our guests, how does it feel to be back at Enforce Tac?
Oh, it feels great. You know, we are as a young company, we suffered a lot that 2 years Enforce Tac and EVA was cancelled in the last 2 years. So we are very happy to be back on stage. We have been on SHOT Show 2 months or 1.5 months ago, and it's good to be on the show again here in Nuremberg. Yeah.
So for those who do not know about Compromise Optic, please tell us, what is your company all about?
Zero Compromise Optic, on the one hand side, it's not an easy term for especially for German-speaking country, but it's our philosophy. The philosophy of this new young company is to develop and produce the highest quality riflescopes in the market without compromise. So this is why the name is Zero Compromise Optic. Zero Compromise Optic is an Austrian company, founded in Austria, and all the development and production is in near Vienna, Austria. But it's not only Austrian guys. We have a very strong relationship and partners in the US, guys who are there in the industry since almost decades in some of the leading optical companies. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible that within 3 years now from start, we became a quality leader in high precision riflescopes.
So, due to the experience of the people you have in your company and you work with, you were able as a young company to make some big fuss in the world of optics. So what products are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, I brought, you know, we have a limited range of products at the moment, and we started with actually 2 products. One of it was the 4 to 20 by 50. It's seen as the best ultra-short riflescope on the market since its presentation at SHOT Show 2018, where nobody knows about the company, nobody knows about the product, and both products presented in the new product center there, just on a table far away from the show by itself. This one and the 527 have been elected to be the best optic products on the show, which was actually a good start, I would say. What's about our products? The 4 to 20 has major qualities and features which are similar or equal to the 2 big brothers. One of all is we have lockable turrets, so you just pull up, dial and lock again. Also on the windage we have a lockable diopter which helps you to fix it and that it stays in all kind of movement, which is important for shooters running on shooting events, as well as in governmental use, law enforcement or military use. We have 3.5 meters elevation. This means 35 mils, which is also a benchmark on the market. We have a very intelligent light steering system, where the shooter can choose between a red illuminated reticle or green. Also an automatic switch off in all non-shooting position and after 2 minutes of non-movement, which helps to save energy. Also the outside, the exterior and is very specific. So it's I would say it's a USP of our products. It's very complicated to produce, but yeah, it can be handled easily also with gloves in cold weather conditions.
Harsh environments.
In harsh environments, all the numbers are positioned so they can be easily detected and read. Yeah, and this tiny small product can be definitely also used on all kind of hunting guns because it's so compact. It's not a typical hunting scope, to be honest.
Exactly.
But you have high precision mechanics like a Swiss watch combined with a unique optical performance and especially for long range shooting, precision hunting, it's definitely worth or the ideal product. I personally use it on my hunting gun as well.
So if we make the transition from this scope to the next one, before we do this, I want to ask you, where is your, as you are an Austrian-based company, do you also produce your stuff in Austria and Europe?
Yeah, that's definitely our philosophy, you know, just in times now where everybody, also the optic industry, is going east and far east and source their components and whole products. We did the other way, which is of course a risky way and a costly way. To produce this scope in Austria is probably a little more expensive than to have similar products bought somewhere in Asia. But this is our philosophy. These are handmade products made in Austria. And yeah, that's our philosophy, and so we know what we build, how it is built, how it is tested before leaving the company, and I think the response and the feedback on the market proves us right. Yeah.
How does it feel to have such a huge, successfully response for, well, let's say, such a young company? Because from what we know and what we've seen on in the press and in the media, people are really, really excited about your optics. How does this feel where your claim, zero compromise, actually comes to life and works?
Yeah, no, it feels great, and it proves us 100% right. The way we approach the market, not only to offer the best products, but also to try to offer the best service, which is, of course, very important for the users. They are out in shooting competitions. There happens something. There can always happen something. They are used quite heavily, okay. Also in governmental use. And when there is a thing, something wrong or has to be replaced or changed, we try to bring back the product as fast as possible to the customers within 2 weeks. Yeah, there is not a long disturbance, and the shooter can use his product again very quickly.
So there's no compromise when it comes to the product, but also no compromise when it comes to the quality of the service.
That's our philosophy, which made us successful and which helped us to become quality leader already in the first year on the sport shooting market in the US without marketing money as a new startup, just by feedback from customers, by test reports, by winning competitions. The scopes have won all kind of PRS matches, King of 1 mile, King of 2 miles, just at their first appearance at such shootings, and this proves us right there.
Well, congratulations first. Before we leave you, would you like to go quickly into the two other products? What are the differences? What are the USPs?
Yeah, the 527 by 56 is our most sold scope. Actually, it's just differ on the size and on the objective side. What I would also drive the attention to this combination here is that we, since last autumn, we are also offering our own designed specific mounts and accessory for the mounts, which on the one hand side fit perfectly from the design to our scopes, but have also some unique features like a collapsible bubble which you can see here. So you can mount it on the left or right hand side, depending if you're a left hand shooter or right hand shooter. With something to fix here, the flimmer band, and we have kind of accessories like Piccadinis. This one is made solid or out of one piece according to the requirements of special forces, to have one solid piece to put additional things like laser range and other things on here. So yeah, we have three types of mounts: typical bridge mount, a slimline mount, which is one of the lightest and lowest in the market, and the classical rings with all the things. And finally, our big baby presented this year at SHOT Show is our 8x40, which we believe will be a new benchmark for high magnification scopes. The goal was again, like on the small brothers, to have a perfect picture in all kind of magnification and elevation. And a lot of existing products have the problem that when you go over 30 magnification, more than 30 up to 40, you lose quality, and the picture gets foggy and not precise. And our scope, we believe, and the first test reports has proven us right, that we can deliver our superb picture all the way up to 40. So this is our product range, of course, at the moment focused on high-end sport shooting, and of course now more and more special forces and from law enforcement and military approaching us because they have heard about us and read about us.
So what gets around?
So you know, as a young company, it's not easy to convince them, because all of them come, where is it used, which units are they using? There are some out there using it, and we hope it will be more, and this show will help us to get more known in the market.
I'm quite sure this will be the case. For all of you who are now interested in zero compromise optic, made in Austria and Europe, optics that have zero compromise in terms of quality, in terms of how they're made, in terms of what they can achieve, but also in zero compromise when it comes to service. Robert, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here in Germany, in Nuremberg again, and hope to see us next year again. Yep.
Me too. If you happen to like this video, please feel free to give us a like, to drop a comment in the comment sections if you have any questions, and also to subscribe to this channel.